Hi and welcome. So I wanted to come on and chat about aligning with your soul and how the journey changes when you make that shift of coming into soul alignment. Wherever you are on the journey right now, know that this is an important and key part of the journey. Now, you may be new to all of this or still struggling after being on this journey for maybe some of you quite a while. If that's the case, you probably will be finding it either hard to accept what this connection and journey really is all about, or stuck with making those first few steps of moving out of going around in circles with your twin. And I get it, I really do. This is a crazy journey which can make you feel like you are going loopy. And likewise, even if you've been on the journey a while and aligning with your soul is something you may be aware of and maybe making steps towards doing, I know how difficult that this can still be, even if you are down the line making progress. So throughout this video, I will be explaining why it not only changes the journey, but why it's important. You know, if you are truly on a twin flame journey, then this person you have met is not a soulmate. It's not a romantic relationship. Something I expect on a deeper level you will know, which is why you are probably here looking for answers as to why you feel this way and trying to make sense of how your world has been turned upside down by this overwhelming and intense love and extreme pain that you are going through. So I want you to know and understand that this journey is all about you having a spiritual awakening. That this is a spiritual connection you have with this person, as you are one soul incarnated in two physical bodies. And the reason you feel this way, the way you do, is because your soul has recognized itself in the other body. And please realize that no matter how bizarre, frustrating or painful as this may seem or be, that if you are on this journey, then you are on this journey. You can't decide that you no longer want to be on the journey, that you want to stop it, get out of it, or make it something it isn't, like pretending to yourself that this is purely a romance. That's not the way it works. There is only one way of getting out of the chasing, looping and pain of longing and missing your divine masculine, and that is aligning with your soul. If you are watching this, then you will most probably be the spiritual twin, the divine feminine, the one who awakens first to lead this journey. Something you would have decided before incarnating into your separate bodies. You would have decided who was to be the feminine energy and who the masculine energy, not gender, but energy. And although currently you will most probably be in the separation phase of this journey, which is where you may not be in contact with your divine masculine at all, or they keep going and then returning, know that this phase is an essential part of the process for you both to heal. This is when you get to decide how long you want to go around in circles with chasing your divine masculine and how much you want to stop the pain and start focusing on you, enabling you to move forwards towards coming into union. And then through a process of acknowledging who this person truly is and accepting that this is a journey of one soul, finding its way back home from believing that you are separate and alone, to understanding that you were never separate or alone and that you will never be separate from your twin as you are one soul and will always be together at soul level. And that this is something far bigger than a romance. Only then can you really embrace your awakening and the journey, because until then you will be doubting the journey. And what keeps twins stuck from moving forward is doubt and fear. It's doubting the truth of what this connection really is with your divine masculine. It's the fear of what you think is letting go of your twin. You know, fearing letting go of the need to chase and hold on to what you believe you have or had in the physical with your twin. Like you are turning your back on them by focusing on you and not doing everything you can over and over to try and make this work. It's doubting the divine, the universe, that everything will happen in divine timing. It's that fear and doubt that will prevent you from moving forward on this journey and aligning with your soul, which is key. So you may be wondering what exactly aligning your soul is and how to do that. So let me give you an explanation and some insight. So before we awaken, we are disconnected from or not in touch with our higher selves, our soul. Or to put it another way, we are not aware of a higher consciousness. And this causes us to feel separate to everyone and everything. We would have been believing that we look outside of ourselves for everything, to validate us and fulfill us, searching for answers to make sense of all aspects of our lives, whether it be getting that validation and fulfillment from materialism, religion, society, or relationships with family, friends, or our romantic partners. We would have believed that our happiness and all the answers we are searching for lies in the external world. We would have been living in our minds, with our egos protecting our identity at all costs by controlling us with fear-based thoughts and emotions, believing that we were alone and our whole identity, our lower selves, the person who we thought we were, was made up of the things that had shaped us throughout our lives, like our beliefs and conditionings from our family or society or certain events, traumas or things that had been passed down from our DNA and family lineage. But this is not true. We are all far more than our mind and ego, and when we awaken, we become aware of this higher consciousness, our soul. We realise that we are far more than our lower selves, the only identity we have known all our lives. So what's happening when you meet your divine masculine really is them coming in to wake you up. And although your soul knew you were ready, at that point you will be viewing your life from the perspective of your lower self. You will be feeling those heavier emotions, abandoned and the victim when they run. You'll be having those intensely overwhelming emotions because of the energetic pull of you being one soul. This is what leads you to want to chase and hold on to what you believe is a purely romantic relationship. This is why you feel so confused, and this is why aligning with your soul is so important for you to shift from all the pain. So what's going to help you first of all is accepting that you are experiencing a spiritual awakening, acknowledging who this person is you have met and who you truly are, and embracing the journey. Your soul knows the truth of who you are, the truth of who this person is you have met, and the truth of the journey, which is you are a soul having a human experience, and this person you have met is at a soul level you, and that you, divine feminine, have woken up to come back home to your true self and come into union. So how do you do this? Well, by firstly getting out of your mind and ego. And how do you do this? By choosing you. And what I mean by this is to focus on you by doing the things that light you up, that brings you joy, showing yourself that you matter. Remember, you are essentially energy, and this is an energetic connection you have with your divine masculine because you are the same soul and have the same soul frequency. So when you are focusing on you, you are not only not pushing your energy out towards your divine masculine, you are also keeping your vibe high. When you raise your vibration by feeling good and positive, you are helping yourself to align with the frequency of your soul, which is joy, peace and love. When you align with your soul, you are essentially aligning with your lower self, with your higher self. You are learning to listen to and trust your intuition, which is your soul or higher self gently nudging you towards where you need to go next on your journey. This can be by guiding you with signs, synchronicities or messages, and the more you do this, the more your psychic gifts and talents will come online. You will listen to your ego less and your soul more, becoming aware of which is which. You will be wanting to connect with your soul through meditations, visualizations, living and being present in the moment, which is where your soul is always, rather than living and holding on to your past or future, which is where your mind and ego lives. opening your heart center, your soul, to embrace unconditional love for all, including yourself. Once you align with your soul, and even when you start to make steps to align, you won't be focused on your twins so much or at all, and what they are doing and who they are with and when they are coming back, as you will be focusing on you, enjoying the life that you are co-creating, feeling so much more peaceful, where you will be beginning to realize that this journey is an incredible gift. You will realize somewhere along the way that this whole journey is becoming less about your divine masculine and more about you, which of course is exactly where it's supposed to be. You will start to manifest the life you want, as when you are in soul, you are not concerned about the past or future, or have any expectations or fears that would normally hold you back from doing what you wanted to do in your life. You realize that only being in the now is real, and you will feel so peaceful and loved, because when you align with soul, you are connecting with source, the divine, and the pure essence of what the divine is, which is unconditional love. So the journey changes, because the pain of chasing, feeling abandoned and the victim, feeling separate and alone, and all that craziness of that part of the journey stops, and being at peace, fulfilled, and love flows in. Please realize this isn't something you can be doing purely to come into physical union. It doesn't work that way. And in fact, all that will do is to keep you looping and in pain, as the whole time you refuse to accept what this journey is really all about, you will be blocking yourself. Remember, this is a process, and it certainly doesn't happen overnight. Always be gentle with yourself. It is very normal to slip out of soul alignment anywhere along the journey. However, once you connect with your soul, you will want to keep that connection, because it just feels so beautiful, which is a wonderful incentive. If you are anywhere on the journey and are struggling, please reach out with any questions or guidance that you may need, or just to connect. I can really help you to make sense of what is happening and to guide you through the process and the journey. I've been on the journey for quite a while, and so I understand, even if it's just to lend a friendly ear. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sending you so much love and light. Bye for now, and blessed be.